When was the last time you failed? Truly failed. Not a small mistake, not a tiny error. I'm talking about a fall so hard it knocked the air out of your lungs. A moment so real, so raw, that it made you question everything. Good. Because that's where real growth begins. Denzel Washington once said, "Fail big. Not fail small, not fail politely, fail big." Because if you're going to fail, make it count. Make sure it means something. Make sure you gave it everything you had. You see, most people are scared of failing. They live their whole lives in a tiny, safe bubble, never trying too hard, never risking too much. But here's the truth. Nothing legendary ever came from playing it safe. The comfort zone? That's the graveyard of potential. That's where dreams go to die. You weren't born to just exist. You weren't born to just pay bills and pass time. You were born to impact, to shine, to lead, to build something that lasts beyond you. But to do that, you've got to be willing to fall. Again, and again, and again. But fall forward. Denzel didn't win Oscars on day one. He didn't walk into auditions and get standing ovations. He failed. He was turned away. He heard the word no so many times he could have quit, but he didn't, because greatness is never given. It's earned, in silence, in struggle, in the shadows, where nobody claps for you. He failed, but he failed forward. Every rejection, a lesson, every no, a redirection. You're going to be tested. You're going to be pushed. But that's the process, the fire that forges the warrior. So ask yourself, are you willing to go through it? Are you willing to suffer a little now, so you can shine later? Most people won't. They'll look for shortcuts, easy paths, comfortable exits. But you're not most people, because you know this truth. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Let that sink in. It's not pain that ruins people, it's comfort. Comfort keeps you average. Comfort makes you lazy. Comfort whispers in your ear, take it easy. You deserve a break. And before you know it, a year's gone, 5 years, a whole decade, and you're still stuck where you started. So don't run from hard, run toward it, because that's where you get better. That's where your character grows. That's where your future is built. Look around. All the people you admire, the champions, the creators, the icons, they've all walked through hell. They've been doubted, mocked, rejected. They didn't escape failure. They embraced it. Because failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Want to succeed? Then you better be ready to fail, over and over, without losing your fire. Because this journey isn't for the weak. It's for the obsessed, the focused, the relentless, the ones who wake up tired but still show up, the ones who feel fear but move anyway, the ones who hear you can't and whisper back, "Watch me." You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need a fancy degree. You don't even need a big following. You need discipline. You need grit. You need a reason that burns so deep inside you, you'll crawl if you have to. Denzel said it best. Dreams without goals are just dreams. So don't just dream. Set goals. Daily goals. Weekly goals. Lifetime goals. And then attack them like your life depends on it. Because it does. Every day you waste in fear is a day you could have spent building your legacy. Every excuse is a brick in the wall between you and your future. And the worst prison is the one we build with our own doubts. Break free. You have a voice. You have power. But you've got to own it. So what if you're not perfect? So what if you fail? Fall hard, but fall forward. Because every step forward, even on your knees, is progress. And when you look back, months from now, years from now, you'll realize something. It was never about being fearless. It was about doing it despite the fear. It was never about avoiding failure. It was about rising every single time. So promise yourself, I will not quit. I will not shrink. I will not disappear when things get tough. I will fall and rise and fall again. But each time I will move forward, because I am not here to survive. I am here to lead, to win, to dominate. So stop waiting for motivation. Start building momentum. Stop chasing likes. Start chasing legacy. Stop playing small. Start living bold. You were not born to blend in. You were born to stand out. You were born to lead, to break generational limits, to rewrite your story, to leave this world better than you found it. So stand tall, fall if you must, but whatever happens, fall forward. Because in the end, they won't remember how many times you failed. They'll remember how many times you got back up. Fall forward, rise stronger, start today,